Why is this all changing when the U.S. before, excuse me, the U.S. before used to get away with all this? Hey, we're just gonna print money not backed by anything. Use the fiat system, which means like so let it be or so let it be done. Let me go look it up. You know what I mean? The fiat system, because not many countries were powerful enough to say, you know what? We don't want those dollars no more that are backed by nothing or just your word. We want it backed by gold. Well, they couldn't force them, the United States, to actually uphold or change or convert them to be more genuine. You know what I mean? To the original system, which was backed by gold or silver. This silver unit, this gold unit was written on the dollars before. You know what I mean? Until Nixon, he traded it all in for the bankers' desires and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And, but it started at Nixon, So they're all thinking like this. You know what? We're powerful enough, man. You care less about what you think about your dollar and this and that. We got nuclear missiles. I'm talking about China, Russia. We got more gold than you. You know what I mean? We got better technology. You trying to put sanctions? We'll start putting sanctions on you now because we won't accept nothing unless it's backed by gold. As a matter of fact, we don't want nothing. Just give us the gold. Whatever the value, whatever you want to trade, everything in gold. Because now we're not threatened by you no more, bro. We're the big dogs in the hood now. You know what I mean? China's economy, Russia, especially with Iran and the Saudis and the whole entire region. They just want to get rid of those nukes in that area. So the Saudis, the Arabs, and China and Russia and the United States could start building business while they get Israel out the way. Israel's a big drama queen, just like that Bible. That Bible has not protected no kids, has done nothing, collected trillions and trillions of dollars, done nothing for the people, other than enslave them and kept them asleep and kept them like followers of oppression and to be passive. So you mean to tell me that they got so conditioned to the fact that Jesus could be written that he sinned in the temple, flipping over tables, making a cord, and all of them won't think, no, he didn't sin. Really? So the justifications that they create for themselves, U.S. is tired of that. You ain't making no money for us. We're giving you billions of dollars, just creating threat in the region for nothing under our name, and you're just a punk, basically. So we're going to get rid of you. We're going to go ahead and take the Iran guy out because he's a nuclear oppressor. And we're going to let the Iranians rise up and take care of their own economy and their own country. And then we're going to let Iran take out Israel. You know what I mean? Do what they want. You know what I mean? That way, two birds with one stone is knocked out. Israel is very weak. We no longer give them money to Israel no more. They're no longer part of our system. They're back to being where they belong, as in a servant, because we put them in leadership position. All they did was try to oppress the whole entire world using us. You know what I mean? So Trump's thinking like this, man, forget giving them money. We're going to start getting the money for the war machine chest, more for them. I'm not with the cat, you know what I mean? Because he's all about the war machine. If he was really about us, he'd be like this, you know what? Hey, we got this, we got that, $1 for gas. You know what I mean? Whenever we give $1 billion to our war machine, we're going to give $1 billion to the United States. We're no longer creating this extreme treason. We're getting better and better. All this taxation without representation, we're going to try to really follow the Constitution. He ain't doing none of that, man. You know what I mean? So, under the threat of like, hey, man, we're tired of you giving us this paper, man, that don't mean nothing. And now you ain't the big baller no more. We the ballers. China, Russia, the Arabs. So we're all going to unite, the Saudis, and we will force you to back your money by gold and demolish you guys all, or we'll put you in a game and you're going to be our little henchmen. Get the Iranians out, you know what I mean? That got the nuclear situation, destabilize that situation where they can't even create it. We're going to have Iran rebuild itself on its own. And we're going to get Israel at the same time. There'll no longer be like any form of power with nuclear, capabilities and stuff like that. And we're going to create peace in this region by conducting business because we're the big dogs, Russia, the Saudis, the Arabians, of course they're the same people, Saudi Arabia, and China, and ensure that the trade is continuing to benefit all of us, and let's all sign these $1 trillion pacts together. I mean, check it out. Trump visited no one. He visited China, Russia, he visited the Saudis. He didn't go visit Israel. You know what I mean? You know, so Israel's out, man. Israel's about to get abandoned, which finally needs to get abandoned because they're so abusive. If they follow the selfless teachings of their Bible, I mean, the selfless teachings, they'll rise all the way to the top. So many people, I mean, they'll be protecting children. They'll be not manipulating the situation over there. They'll be extending peace talks. You know, I'm not just saying that they're always oppressing people. They have to defend themselves, but they're great manipulators, just like the war machine chest in the United States that's owned by international lobbyists and bankers, because all they want is basically create this society where they control the digital money, and if they decide to turn you on or off at will, or your perception or your belief, whatever, they have the power to do that, and then they can harness everything and totally enslave you without you even having a choice. Big aloha, hogging at that. Tao, tao, bona.